And R. Kelly knew.
Fuck R. Kelly.
Is that for getting in big trouble?
Submitted by Julie from Seattle.
Hi, Julie.
R. Kelly was finally arrested, only to be bailed out by a woman who still believes he's innocent.
Damn, the powers that he has is crazy.
You know what's even crazier than that? It's the fact that he doesn't have enough guap for his own bail.
Nothing. That's why someone else had to bail him out. He couldn't afford it.
Let me ask a questiones. This would be super ironic. Is the chick that bailed him out also in the Surviving series?
No, I don't think so.
Sure,
Okay.
she's
So
not.
it's another chick that didn't see the light yet.
That just believes in R.
They
Kelly.
milked that series to every episode. That shit could have been done in 2 episodes.
It was so good though. It was so well done.
It was really good.
I love the fact that they had towards the end the girl that they saved, the one that he dressed up as a boy.
Yeah,
yeah.
from the hotel room with the
And they fucking saved her. That was awesome.
Well,
dude.
she went back, and then he went, and then she finally left.
She went back?
She went back in the series. She went
I didn't
back.
watch the last episode.
Oh yeah, she went back.
Spoiler alert! Hello.
It was written. There was like they mentioned it real quick. You might have missed it.
That's the type of powers he has.
That's crazy.
His game is crazy.
Yo, dude.
How much was his bail?
100,000.
Isn't that sad? He can't
That
afford
means
it.
he couldn't afford 10,000.
No. It was $1 million but he needed 100,000.
And as a celebrity, he doesn't have 100 G.
Yo, what was that fucking video that you recorded of him performing?
Oh, at Soul Aquarius, this music festival I went to, and apparently he does this at all of his shows, and he does this bit, and he goes, you know, he starts singing, he's all sweaty and shit, and he has a girl like wipe him off, you know? And then so he's like, and he's singing the whole time, and he's like, oh, wipe my face, and she's like in the crowd, and she's wiping his face with the towel. He's like, oh, wipe my beard, and he's like, he wipes the beard. He goes, wipe my tongue. He sticks his tongue out. She's wiping his tongue down, and he goes, keep wiping it, babe. And she's doing this, and then he like stands up. He's keep wiping it, babe. And she's like rubbing his dick, and then she's like doing this to his dick, you know, she's rubbing it. And he goes, keep wiping it. And then everyone's screaming, and then he goes, and then everyone's screaming, and he goes, and he stops, he's like, you're trying to take my shit off.
That dude is wild, man.
Damn.
Trying to take my shit off.
I'm not gonna lie, okay.
Don't try to rape me.
Like,
That's my job.
it was mad entertaining, not gonna lie. You know, of course.
That fool's batshit crazy. Dude.
I fucking hate R. Kelly. I fucking hate it.
Did you see that?
No.
Did you see that show he did in Africa?
David showed me that.
Because Jess showed me.
Do you have your passport? Do you have your shots?
Would you like to come with Rob to America?
Why does he have to be so disgusting? Because fuck, he's like,
So hilarious though. Hey, you
He's
guys
literally saying, he's fucking calling out there, do you have your shots to travel? Like he wrote that in, I gotta make sure she has her tetanus shots
And
or
then
whatever.
he went to the choir and says, hey, we're gonna do a 6-part harmony to this, guys. And there's a fucking harmony to it.
Do you have TSA pre-check? With me. TSA pre.
Shit was so fucking...
no water bottles in your carry-on.
Ounces. He knows all the specs and shit.
That's why Trapped in the Closet was so great, but okay, we can't watch it anymore, go on.
Yeah, but still, don't
I'll
fucking
never
lie.
support
You
him
fucks.
ever again.
I guarantee you after you watch that shit, how much R. Kelly were you listening to?
Can you watch the whole Trapped in the Closet?
I loved every bit of it.
Okay,
It was fucking awesome.
you understand.
Yeah.
You understand.
I fucking loved it.
I think the thing is, the way I watch, or like the people that enjoy R. Kelly, the way we watch it, it's like another layer to this comedy. You're laughing at his fucking like miserable life and how delusional he is. But when other people see it, all they see is this fucking destructive monster. And I'm like, oh, that's too sad, man.
No, I mean, I thought he was, I mean, he's definitely a monster, but I just thought he was, I thought he was a genius, bro. I mean, he still is, but.
You know, I can't play fucking Ignition at my future wedding now.
I can't.
Wanted that
I
song?
can't play any more of his
Or
music.
the Step to the Name of Love.
Oh, Step to the Name of Love?
God, dude.
You gotta change it. You can't even watch the end of Space Jam. It's fucked
Oh,
up.
that's right.
Yeah, he ruined so many memories.
You can't separate
moments.
the artist from the rapist?
Fuck no. Well, this one's also different because he's literally saying the shit that he did to women.
I know.
In there. So it's hard to separate it because
I'm
he's
so
talking about it.
conflicted because I know he's disgusting.
Well,
I'm
you're
with
married-
Joe, he's hilarious.
You're married to me, so you can't.
What?
I'm putting my foot down. You can't. No R. Kelly in our house.
What about when I'm working out?
Trapped in the closet.
No.
Cause I know there is somebody. Come on, that's so good.
So what happened?
All right, so
He's so stupid. How come he didn't flee to Mexico?
He's not stupid. I'm glad he didn't.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
he did turn himself in. So
the 1%. Oh, he turned himself in. He's an honorable man. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
That is not
charged.
why I don't believe it.
Let her talk.
Thank you, Tim. With 10 counts of aggravated sexual abuse. And so there are 4 different victims, 3 of them who were under the age of 17.
Sorry, is this all a new case? Because they tried to get him before, right?
All new stuff.
Oh, okay.
What? I mean, that pertains to what we're talking about, though.
Now you interrupted, and now she can't even give me the thing. Okay. Right, because he got acquitted or whatever.
From the other stuff. But yeah, there's just so many.
Acquitted.
Oh, acquitted? Oh, I don't know.
Fucking
Is
East
that even
LA
the
to the
right
Mac.
term?
Acquitted.
Quitted, fool.
The right term, though? Okay.
That shit was tight, dude. I fucking love that shit. She was fucking acquitted, eh? Fuck it, eh?
Because there was too much information.
Victor Fuentes.
I mean, shit, the culture's coming out, finally.
I know.
Coming out of me.
Yeah. I got a little bit in there.
I know. Fucking e-cigarettes and acquitted, fool.
Anyway, so so one of the people that are going after him, one of the attorneys, he says that he has a video of R. Kelly having sex with another 14-year-old,
Hate him.
and like they're peeing on each other. And,
On each other this time.
Again?
yes, and during this sex tape, they're both talking about her 14-year-old pussy.
Why did he have to note the age in the videotape? He's so dumb.
Well, did you ever see that Boondocks episode of Boondocks? So there's an old episode of Boondocks where it was the R. Kelly trial, and they're watching the tape, and the lawyer's like, "There's no way you can't even tell if this is R. Kelly." And then he gets in the camera, he's like, "Hold on, let me adjust the focus real quick." And then they're like, "That could be a lookalike. That doesn't mean that's R. Kelly in the cartoon." He gets a phone call. He's like, "Hello? Oh yes, this is Robert Kelly. Yes. oh, you need my social security number? Yes." He's like reading it off.
That's basically what that is. It's like, what the fuck? Say your name, baby. Say how old you are. 14. Oh, that's right.
And that's the
turn.
That's what makes it even like super gross and fucked up, right? Because then you know it's that turns him on.
And who the fuck wants a 14-year-old, dude?
He
R.
does.
Kelly.
14-year-olds are so gross.
They smell like 14-year-olds.
Exactly. Shout outs to the 14-year-olds, though. Sorry.
They have a smell to them.
We've been 14 and grossed.
Yeah, one day you won't be gross,
You
but
won't
at
be.
14, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You smell and you're weird.
At 14, I was gross.
14 is gross everywhere. Even a 14-year-old dog's kind of nasty.
14-year-old dog is like 100
They're
years.
like grandpas.
I
He is pretty gross.
Nah, I smell pretty good at 14. Yeah.
At 14.
You know who else should be like put to prison too? Is his whole team and
Fuck
everybody.
yeah.
Everyone that created this world for him.
So I read something that I read that if he gets convicted off of this, right, then his team might be liable.
I think so because he's in a bubble. He thinks it's okay.
Right.
And every time he wins, every time he keeps like beating the law and then surviving and doing whatever the fuck he wants, like now he has his God complex of nothing can stop him. He's not even in the same like mental playing field as everybody. He should actually be taken to an asylum like most people that aren't on the same world as us. He's like fucking batshit crazy.
Speaking of fucked up people in his circle, right? I read that this other tape got leaked by a family member of the girl because R. Kelly stopped paying that family member. So then he was like, "I'm gonna leak the tape now."
Oh, like the stop paying hush money?
Yeah, like he was holding on to the tape.
Stop, dude.
Well, that docuseries was fascinating because it should have been called fucking I Knew Everything. Because everybody knew everything.
Yeah.
And it was so
And then
funny.
they're like calling him out now.
Yeah, it's so funny because they would talk about it as if they were victims themselves, right? So they were sitting there and they go, he goes, I just about had enough and I had to say something. 30 years later. Like, what you mean 30 years
Everyone,
later, you dumbass?
the thing is,
fuck?
everyone was going either for his money, for his attention, for his, you know, like
Talent?
everything. Yeah, I mean, he was in a position though where he could be a predator. Mm-hmm. And it's not like, I don't want to make it seem like it's the girl's fault in any way, because there's always going to be fangirls, right? And it's his responsibility to not take advantage of that.
Right.
But they also wanted his attention really bad, and they, you know, like.
That's the difference between like when you're like a grown groupie. You know, it's like, okay, yeah, do whatever you want. You're a groupie.
That was like 20-something years old.
That one, I didn't really have sympathy for her like getting involved with R. Kelly, but it's like, but
There's even one that was like 30-something.
yeah, exactly. But when you're like, when you're in that position of power and you're preying on like young ass girls who are still like, you know, kind of growing up, and yeah, it's super.
Yeah, they're impressionable. Yeah, because they'll listen to any adult or authority figure. So like, yeah, he's still fucking shit up, but at the same time, there are other adults there that knew. That even helped them get the girls, that would like chase down the girls that he was like, I like that girl, because they kept getting paid, they were on the payroll, all that shit. Everybody is responsible. But the way that they're just making this one guy come out to be like this demon, he didn't do it alone. He woke up this way. That was created by that group.
He got booty raped too, right?
Yeah.
By his own family members.
That's when it was created, dude.
It was by a lady, right?
A lot.
No, his uncle.
Multiple.
Yeah, because there's this one
Babysitter, I think.
What the fuck? Everybody just tag teamed him? Like he was just
his whole brothers too.
He was like the neighborhood butthole. Like everybody
Yeah,
just,
like no, because his little brother. Remember, his little brother was like he got raped by their uncle, and then he went up to R. Kelly. And he was like, "Hey, uncle did this to me or whatever," and he's like, "No, he didn't. No, he didn't." Even though R. Kelly was getting raped by him too. Yeah,
That's sad.
it was in the series.
Was it?
Yeah.
I gotta watch that last episode.
Maybe I was just laughing too hard throughout the whole thing. I don't remember.
That part was kind of sad. Though.
It was super sad.
That part was like hard to laugh at.
I was laughing because of how ridiculous his brother in jail was.
His brother is hilarious.
Ridiculous. He was like, when he did the Michael Jackson impression voice, that was so unnecessary. He was sitting there, he goes, because you know Michael Jackson, he's like, excuse me. I was like, what are you doing, bro? You don't have to do that.
He's in jail, he has nothing to lose.
And he has the fucking ice blue eye contacts and shit. I was like, this is weird, dude.
Yeah, it's
He made clothes on. What the fuck? That's crazy.